Everything's collapsing. Your plans didn't work. The job's gone. The relationship's over. You're overwhelmed, anxious, and the world feels like it's spinning out of control. This is when most people break. But not you. Not if you think like a Stoic. See, the Stoics weren't calm because life wasn't easy. They were calm because they trained their minds to remain strong, especially when things fell apart. In this video, you're going to learn how to stay grounded, unshaken, and focused when the world around you feels like it's burning down. By the end of this, you'll know how to carry yourself like Marcus Aurelius during crisis, how to keep clarity under chaos like Seneca during exile, how to act with discipline like Epictetus with nothing but his will. This isn't fluff. This is training. Mental, emotional, and philosophical armor for when life throws everything at you. Let's begin. There's a moment, right when something goes wrong, where panic tries to take over. It's instinct. Your heart races, your chest tightens. You start imagining worst-case scenarios. That's the moment that separates average men from calm, grounded ones. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, knew this feeling better than anyone. He ruled during plagues, war, betrayal, and famine. Entire cities fell. People died. Leaders turned on him. Yet his journals never sound panicked. They sound focused, centered, in control. Why? Because he lived by this idea. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That's the core Stoic truth. You do not control the chaos, but you do control your response. Right now, maybe your life feels like it's unraveling, and maybe that's true. But ask yourself, what do I still control? Your breath, yes. Your mindset, yes. Your next action, always. Everything else, that's noise. Don't give it your peace. Let me give you a practical tool, one that Marcus Aurelius used every day. It's called the view from above. When you're caught in chaos, zoom out. Imagine you're looking down at your life from 10,000 feet. Then higher. Look at your city, then your country, then the world, then the stars. From that height, how big is your problem really? This isn't denial, it's perspective. Your mind wants to make everything feel urgent and permanent, but nothing is. Not your fear, not your stress, not even your worst day. You are still here. You are still breathing. And that means you are still in control of how you show up. Next time something hits you, pause, breathe, then mentally rise above it. Ask, will this matter in a week, a year, 5 years? If not, don't let it cost you your calm. Epictetus said, it's not things that upset us, but our judgment about them. Think about that. It's not the situation, it's the story you attach to it. Let's say you lose your job. One person says, I'm doomed. I'm a failure. Another says, good. Now I'm free to find something better. Same event, different story, entirely different outcome. So here's your next tool, the reframe. Anytime something stressful happens, ask one question. How is this an opportunity for growth? The Stoics didn't believe in running from adversity. They believed in using it. So if you're hurting right now, good. This is your chance to build strength. Rejected? Good. You just got clarity. Lost money? Good. Now you learn discipline. Things falling apart? Good. Now you become unshakable. This is the Stoic way. Let's go back to Seneca. We remember him now as a great philosopher, but at one point he lost everything. Exiled from Rome, wealth gone, reputation destroyed. And yet, instead of complaining, he wrote, he reflected, he grew. He said, a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. You don't become strong without pressure. You don't become stoic by avoiding hardship. You become stoic by walking straight into the fire and refusing to panic. So let's talk about fear. Fear thrives on uncertainty, on what-ifs, on imagining futures that haven't happened. But the Stoics train themselves to confront fear head-on using a method called Premeditatio Malorum, the premeditation of evils. Before they faced the world each day, they asked, what could go wrong today? Why? To be ready, to be mentally armored. You can do the same. Each morning ask, what's the worst that might happen today? Then answer it, and mentally rehearse how you'll handle it with calm, logic, and composure. Because here's the truth. Most of your fear comes from not having a plan. Create one, and fear loses its grip. Let's slow down now. Breathe with me. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. That breath you just took, that's your anchor. When everything is falling apart, your breath is your first tool. Slow breath, slow mind. Fast breath, panic. Next time stress hits you like a wave. Before you react, before you speak, before you spiral, breathe. That's your reset button. That's your center. You're always one breath away from calm. Now, I want to talk about stillness. In a storm, the strongest tree is not the tallest. It's the one with the deepest roots. Your stillness is your root. When chaos hits, most people move faster, talk faster, think faster. But that's the mistake. Stillness isn't passive. Stillness is control. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." You don't need to escape the world. You need to return to yourself. Stillness means asking, what's essential right now? Then doing only that. Stillness is saying no to distractions, to fear, to overreaction. Stillness is clarity in motion. Let's make this real. Here's your personal Stoic toolkit for when life is falling apart. 1. The view from above. Zoom out. Shrink the chaos. 2. The reframe. Every setback is feedback. Every pain is a path to strength. 3. Premeditation of adversity. Prepare for the worst, so you're calm when it happens. 4. The power of the breath. Anchor your nervous system. Regain control. 5. Stillness before action. Pause, think, respond. Don't react. You're not powerless. You never were. You're just untrained. That ends today. So next time the world feels like it's falling apart, don't flinch. Don't panic. Don't give up. Stand like a Stoic. Still, focused, calm. The storm will pass. The world will move on. But you'll be stronger, wiser, unshaken. Because when everything falls apart, that's when you rise. If this helped you, drop a comment. I remain calm. Subscribe for more Stoic lessons. And remember, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Stay calm, stay grounded, stay Stoic.